devil made me do it. The devil made me do it. Yeah. I'd like to get a tester or something. I want to test these clouds because I just want to test them to see what's going on inside these things, man. See them like twisting around here, like slow. The wind's just going crazy. They're like remaining pretty still. Look at that one. Looks like a big spaceship or a big boner. Huh? Oop, can't say that on YouTube, can you? Fuck it. Anyone want to donate money to my PayPal so I could buy some gear or send me some gear? I mean, I know how to use it, but I mean, I don't know what gear I would need to test these type of clouds from the ground. I don't know, but they look, last night they looked really highly charged, man. Like they were just glowing. Like they looked like a fluorescent light bulb. So that's just what it looked like to me. Unfortunately, my camera was completely poop. Look at that one. Interesting, they're like movie characters, man. The clouds are putting on the show for us. It's pretty cool, man. I mean, I wonder how many other people sit out and do this. Because look at that guy waving and screaming at us, man. Hey, fucking help, man. Ah, I'm stuck in a cloud. I'm stuck in a cloud. Fucking help. I'm just kidding, man. I don't know. Oh, look at this guy with a... Look at this motherfucker. Look at that motherfucker. What's he doing? Oh, look at him. He's screaming like a... He looks like the wizard. There he is, the wizard, man. Look at that shit, man. Come on. That's pretty fucking cool. The wizard. Yeah, rock and roll with that shit, huh? That looks like a... Looks like it's forming some kind of a... I don't know, underneath the... Right there. I don't know. I don't see nothing, but... Oh, what do we got here on the bottom? We got a woman. Look at there. Is that a woman? Let's see if that's a woman. Come on, get a good shot of it. That's a frickin' little girl or something. See her arms? See her arms? Ooh, shit. I probably lost it forever now. God damn it. Son of a bitch. My fault. But she had arms, man. I see now you won't be able to catch it now. They form so quick and in and out of it, but it's a pretty neat show to watch. It's like they're trying to tell us something. I don't know. Look at that one. Like a monkey king or something. His eyes, his big shape nose. Look at this. This thing's gonna come up and kiss him on the forehead. Hey, little monkey. Look at that. Look at it. It's got a hairdo and everything, man. Look at that crap. It looks like a ancient freaking painting or something. Or something interesting from the camera's view anyway. Ooh, what's this guy gonna turn into? Oh, you gotta admit that that's fascinating. You have to be able to see that. Look at this guy up here screaming. He's just screaming. Ah, help, man, help. The sun's too fucking bright. Turn the lights out, man. Who the fuck turned that goddamn bright light on? Turn it off. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Right? So, I mean, that's pretty funny shit. Look at that guy looking straight up. That's the face of Mars. I always see that one. Right there. The face of Mars. Yeah. Or something. I don't know. This is fun. Me and my late lady used to do this. Not pictures. We'd like to lay in the backyard and make, you know, cotton candy shapes out of them, not faces. I've never seen anything like this, man. Like, I mean, at nighttime, it really looks fucking scary. Like you know, because the clouds are passing over these full moons, and the moon is just incredibly bright, you know. So it looks like a projector, and it's flashing us a movie. Look at that one with his tongue sticking out or something right there. That eyeball's caved in. Like he's stoned, or it's turning into a dog. It's turning into one of them fluffy yipping dogs. Yip, 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 yip. Even dogs go to heaven, see that? I wonder if this is when you die, you turn into a cloud. Right? That's your soul resting. floating in the air for all the world to display. That's how sick shit's getting anyway. I mean, come on. I seen this thing on Facebook Live. I mean, I'm having nightmares what I seen, man. I mean, nightmares. Nightmares what this guy did. I mean, just the pure evilness, man. I couldn't even imagine being that fucking fucked up. You know. Hey, look, man. We're not innocent motherfuckers over here. You know, except for, you know, we got the rules. A whole set of a rule book. Look at that. I'm going to start to kiss some kind of... anyway. We have the rules. A rule book to breaking the rules, man. Okay? So there's a whole fucking set of rules that you got to follow so you don't attract the law. Right? You keep them guys as far away as possible. You know? Yeah. I had one of my biker buddies who was, I don't know, say it what it is, because he's gone in heaven now, but he was the boss, man. Okay? He got pissed off that I got a fucking speeding ticket, just an innocent speeding ticket, you know, because I associated with, you know, the underworld, man. And, you know, but there was a whole set of rules to busting the rules, man. Suggest everybody fucking learns it, because, you know, I don't know. I don't like living that lifestyle. I like living like this, scientifically. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is. Why are people being so weird, man? It's like, I'm not kidding you. You know, these past couple of weeks, I actually feel like I stepped onto another fucking planet. Okay, this ain't mine. The people didn't behave like that where I come from, and most of the population around the world, I would say, except for underdeveloped places maybe, knew of our planet's magnetic field. You see what I'm saying? You know, they might not have known what it does or how it functions and all that shit, but they at least knew it was there. They knew it had something to do with the sun, and that's all that matters. They knew. You know, but today, I could hardly find anybody that will admit that they know what the magnetic field is. Now, am I the fucked up one, or gotta help me out here? Look at them faces in there. It's like a evil, sadistic type of deal. I don't know. A painter should paint that type of stuff. That's what I see, like on an Iron Maiden fucking cover or a Slayer album. Man, what the fuck? I mean, it comes quickly. You make out a face, the eyes, the hair, and then it morphs into something else. You just fucking see that? What the fuck? Right in here. That's crazy shit, man. I don't even like looking at this no more, but I know I have to document it, man, because it's important. Nobody else fucking will. Oh, you're crazy. Yeah, it's the craziest pareidolia I've ever friggin' had in my life. And I do have it every once in a while, like, you know, something looks the same or whatever. But these have been a daily occurrence, man, for weeks. Especially at nighttime, it's just fantastic to look at, man. You can't help but be out here checking the stars out, Mars, and all the planets. I mean, you could just see them perfectly, you know. That means something, like that's the base on Mars looking up. Right there, that type of thing, you know? I don't know. You tell me. How about this goblin over here? See him? Right there? Looking down on us? Pretty incredible, huh? I have to admit, that's fascinating. I know I'm not crazy, because I was out in the yard where other people were describing the same thing they were seeing. We were laughing about it. You know how your check engine light flashes? That was pissing us off all fucking day. Well, guess what? We've seen a check engine shaped in the fucking cloud. Look at that shit. Pretty neat. Look at them all rolling around. They're like just moving in different directions. You can tell that the wind currents are just erratic. I've never really seen clouds go in different directions. You know, Maybe I just wasn't paying that close attention, but I thought I paid pretty close attention. Or maybe I was not. I don't know. Who knows? I partied a lot, you guys. You know, can't help it. I'm a recovering addict. That's right. Uh, I got injured on a motorcycle from a drunk driver when I was in my 20s, and spent a good 20 years taking 6 30 milligram oxycodones every single day, at one every 4 hours, until I was so hooked on it that if I didn't have a pill, I would get sick, and it would be torture. And then you know, the animals for leaders stepped in and started making some rules, and then the doctors got pissed and quit, and then you'd show up for your doctor's appointment, and the doctor say, I'm retiring. Yeah, see, them legal dope dealers, they made their loot, see? Okay? Where all the guys on the street selling drugs go to jail. I don't get that, man. What's the difference, man? Oxycodone had me just as sick as heroin, and it's the same fucking buzz. Only, towards the end there, it was pretty crazy. My doctor cut me off, and I was sick. I owned a hair salon. I had clients, and then, I had an acquaintance come in wanting a haircut, turn me onto a line of heroin. And when I did that, it was the last 3 years of hell. It was like being in prison, I guess, because the shit had me. I had to have it. Absolutely had to have it. Look at that. It's an old lady talking on the phone or something. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, I've been recovered for a long time. Let's see, since 2013, really, is when I started to make the decision to get sober. Because my friends were getting in trouble and going to jail and getting in all this trouble, and it finally caught up with me. My own drug dealer told on me, wore a wire, because the guy I used to buy my stuff off of, every other day I'd go down to this kid's house and buy some heroin to get my fix, so I felt right, so I could go to work. Well, he must have got in trouble, and then didn't want to snitch on the guys who were really selling drugs, but calls me up and says, hey man, I can't get nothing. I can't get nothing. He asked me, can you get something from one of your other dudes? Because, people do stuff. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people they have to get their things from. But anyway, long story short, my own drug dealer wore a wire on me. Well, I went and hooked him up with his 100, and I went and got my 100. The mistake I made is I taxed him. I taxed him a little dope, and I made it, we made the deal verbal. And that's what got me in trouble, trading the heroin for tax. I went to go get it for some drugs. But anyway, I realized what happened. And right then and there, I got really depressed. And then in this town where I live, some other kind of heroin came in and started killing all my friends. I mean, I lost 50 friends in between Conneaut and Kingsville, Ohio, and East Springfield, Pennsylvania. 50 friends in less than a year from this crazy killer heroin. I mean, it's literally killed people, okay? If you did it, you died, right? So, I don't know, by the grace of God, I must have got the little bit weaker batch, or something happened. Some weird instances happened from there, man. Let me tell you something, because I OD'd on the shit. And I was dead for a minute. And the police officer who saved my life by bringing me to the hospital, we hated each other's guts. I could have never imagined that dude finding me with a needle ODing. And then I would imagine him get on his radio. Hey, call the bus. We got another one. Come and get him. Instead, he picked me up, threw me in his patrol car, this whole experience, man, was just incredible, man. I mean, I had an experience with my dead mother that had been dead for 30 years, and my mother was screaming at me, "What am I doing in her space?" And then years before, I mean, this is years before we knew what the cosmic web looked like. Okay, so I mean, I had the cosmic web experience in my near-death experience. Okay, because that's what had a hold of me. Is the cosmic web. It wouldn't let me turn my head to look over at my mom and say, "I'm sorry, I'm in your space, Mom." You know, I could smell her. I could, oh man, I just, and then she kissed me on the neck, and then that's what it is. The cosmic web let me go. I woke up in the hospital, and I'll tell you, my life has been different ever since, because the emergency room doctor happened to be a client at my shop. I was his barber for half a dozen years, or 6 or 7 years. And we got to be friendly with each other, man. And this guy used to always yell at me, "You need to get off them pills, are gonna kill you." But what he didn't know, the last 3 years I was doing heroin. But anyway, my that experience was completely insane. To the point of, I know some hard, deep scientific stuff, and I mean, I've looked read a little bit about each, over the years, but I never took the, the full 100% of it. You know what I mean? I just got to know what I wanted to know, and that was it. Then now, after this experience, man, I mean, I've been reading papers and peer reviews for past decade now, man, like crazy. I mean, or 7 or 8 years, and it began right after that near-death experience, man. And I just know all this stuff. And well, anyway, about the cosmic web. I think it was 2017 or maybe 18. I can't be sure of the dates because I'd have to look. And I'm using my phone, and it's a pain in the ass. But anyway, either 2017 or 2018, they discovered the brain neurons and the cosmic web. Okay? And when I seen that in class, man, I almost fell over in my chair, where the young lady next to me was like, "You all right, Rob? You look like there's something wrong with you. You're white as a ghost." Because I'd seen the cosmic web in class after I'd seen it in my near-death experience. And then there was a brain specialist that does MRI deep scans, and she was experimenting with this new MRI so that she could look at our neurons of our brain, man. And right about that same freaking time, the cosmic web picture came out. This lady's brain neuron picture came out, man, where she took a picture of or an MRI scan of a woman or a man. I can't remember what the subject was, but they took a picture of somebody's freaking brain and captured our neurons working. And it looks exactly like the freaking cosmic web, man. It's like incredible. It blows you away. It just makes you, it almost opens your third eye once you start to put some of these things together. I don't know, right? And in my town, I feel like everyone's asleep. They're dead brains. That's what I call them. Your brain's dead. I don't know what to tell you. Wake the fuck up. I don't know. You're dead brain. Don't come around. It bothers me. I can't be around stupid people. I'm not the smartest cat on the planet, but man, I need to hang around with people that are smarter than fucking me. Have to. Maybe that's being selfish. But our great fire department, not one of them motherfuckers knew what the magnetic field was. I mean, and they're not motherfuckers. They're really good guys, to be honest with you. Even the cops that have arrested my ass, thrown me in fucking jail, come and got me for that warrant because I did something stupid. riding around, you know, whatever, you know. And but anyway, they're all good guys. We're all friendly nowadays, you know. It's like we're all getting old. But anyway, they treat me with kindness nowadays because I don't do nothing to break the law, man. You know, I don't mind my own business. I try not to know everybody else's business. You know, when these goobers come around me and I hear them talking there about their stupid stuff, I tell them, shut the fuck up. I don't want to know your shit. That way, when your stupid ass gets caught, you don't think I told on you, dumbass. Keep your shit private, right? I don't know what I'm going on about this stuff for, because these faces are just throwing me off, man. I see that I mean, look at this guy. What is he doing? Looking over there, like, reminds you like Egypt. No wonder the ancients were writing shit down on stones. It probably frightened them. They have no idea what's going on. I still have no idea what's going on. Christ. The Animals for Leaders have done a great job on us, didn't they? Boy, they did a fantastic job making us retarded. Because, I don't know, seeing people behave the way they've been the past few weeks, I haven't looked at that to stop watching. But I hope everybody's calmed down at this point, for Christ's sakes. What's up with Nancy Pelosi shitting on all the hairdressers? Hey Nancy, I'm a fucking hairstylist. I own a hair salon for 35 years. You idiot. Let them people in California go to work. They look like they're starving. What the fuck is wrong with you, Nancy Pelosi? I don't think that some of those people have souls. Now, I talked to a really smart man who is really not a religious man, but I mean, when this intelligent son of a gun comes out and says something, you got to pay attention, because you know he's thought about it, man. But he's convinced, absolutely convinced, and it's got me convinced a little bit too, that I think that, I don't know, there's some people, there's half the people on the planet don't have souls, okay? Because only a person without a soul could shoot a guy, Facebook Live in it, for all of us to fucking see, and then Facebook take it away so you can never find it again, man. And as a matter of fact, I think they did cut it off in the middle of it, or you know, like it ended. Well, maybe I thought maybe the dude that was Facebook Live and beat feet, because I couldn't have stood there and videoed anything like that, any of that shit. You fucking kidding me? I mean, yeah, I haven't had the greatest time with the cops, but I don't want to fucking shoot one. When they catch me, I put my fucking hands up, you know? And every once in a while, I don't. And that's when I end up getting a few bruises. But you know what? It's disrespectful. Them guys got a tough job, you know? I kind of like getting pulled over with them now because I know my fucking rights. You know, when I was a young kid, I didn't know anything. I didn't know my rights. Look at that. That looks like flat-faced them people from Avatar or whatever. Right there. There she is. I'm going to look at this. Hey, man. Please be honest. Subscribe to this channel and whatever. I don't care if you do or you don't. And but anyway, I'm going to do this a lot. I love it. I'm going to get on the road and that thing right there. A few days when I gather enough funds, that is, to get the fuck out of here. And I'm taking off, man. I'm going to go travel around and follow I guess the Trump army, man. I'm going to go help Trump. I've already donated money. You might as well get him in there, because I'll tell you what, if the people without souls get in there, woo-wee. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm going to tell him, man. If I ever got to meet Trump, I'm going to tell him what I've been calling you guys the whole time. Animals for leaders. You know, I mean, when you got to be respectful when you're talking directly to him, I suppose, but, you know, I would never do that, like, you know, in an email if I had to, whatever, I'm just saying, you know, but to the public, I say Animals for Leaders because I don't want to get censored. Animals for Leaders is a band, anyway. What I thought it sounded great to describe what's going on in Washington, D.C. I've never seen anything like that. Unless the news was fake then, too. I don't know. Could be. I always thought that Walter Cronkite and them type of dudes they were brutal, man. We had this one dude from Cleveland. Oh, fuck. Let me think of his name. Carl Monday. Carl Monday from Channel 5 News. If this motherfucker showed up at your door, you knew you were in fucking some shit, okay? I'd rather see the FBI standing at my door than that motherfucker because he was relentless on people. Banging on their door. We know you did it. Come on out. Surrender. Carl Monday. What a character. We need guys like him. Why didn't they retire from the news? That's what I don't understand about our education. Like, why didn't great guys like Walter Cronkite and, well, maybe they did and I just didn't follow, but why didn't they fucking teach these people that bird? Why didn't they teach these people how to continue the news? What happened there? What I'm finding out is all the big corporations of our conglomerate, whatever you want to call it, have these 7 groups, rich ass whomevers, they bought up all the news medias except for Christian Broadcasting Network. Ain't that fascinating? Pat Roberts said God's not for sale. All right. I always liked Pat Robertson. Wonder if he's still alive or not. Shit. Wow, what is that, man? That looks pretty like a total goofy shape spinning, huh? Can't wait to look at some of this back. It's kind of interesting if you ask me. Like just how the wind's blowing. It's like blowing in a circle. I've got a big circle going around us, but the clouds like to go that way into a circle, see? They're in a circle. Anyway, I can't wait to get out of this neighborhood. Or I just would imagine that if people were being goofballs here, they're being goofballs everywhere, ain't it? No one's got it right anymore. They're all goofy. Look at how bright that thing is getting. Solar cycle 25, huh? Wow. Tamitha Skull was just saying how the gosh darn coronal holes were latching onto us and banging us around, I guess. And we're going to be receiving another coronal hole stream very quickly, she says, I guess, this week or whatever. Yep. And the sun's got a few active spots where it's waking up. I think that's what the government's worried about. They're worried about the sun shitting the one on us, like the Carrington event. So they had to prepare everybody to see if we do what they say. You see, but now look at that. How are we going to believe them in an actual emergency now? Something's really going to fucking happen, okay? And people will be, oh, I remember the COVID, they fucking... Look at that evil bastard. What's he? Look at that motherfucker. Face ripped off and shit. Come on, you can see teeth. But anyway, what was I saying? What the fuck was I saying? Yeah, that scared me so much, that cloud right there just freaked me out so much that I had to figure out what the fuck I was saying. And that's been happening quite frequently. But look at that, an ape or something. Planet of the Apes. Anyway, it's some cell phone towers over there. I showed them yesterday. Creepy ass things. But what the fuck was I saying though? I forgot. Must have been not important. Probably was important because I feel like it was. Oh, shit. Well, I'll let you guys go. You can catch up with the Suspicious Observers and Magnetic Reversal News and Oppenheimer Ranch Project and all them types. They'll really take you into the deep, deep, deep science of it if you really want to know. You know, when you know that deep stuff, it helps you get along a little better in this fucking crazy ass electric world. You know. Also, there's these. Look at that little. Maybe I'm going crazy looking at this stuff. I just think there's a real lady there or something. You know, shaped like a real lady. Just fascinating to me. I don't get how that's happening. Like, you know, Stephen Hawking says we're in a fucking hologram. Is that a hologram? They flashing holograms at us, man. Trying to freak us out so we look at this shit and then someone comes up, hey Rob, I heard your side, the clouds are fucking got faces in them. We're taking you to the... Just kidding, man. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm saying what it is. It's what I see. Maybe my eyes are fucked. I don't know. Maybe it wants me to see that. I don't know. It's crazy looking. I can't wait to look at this back, really. I mean, the faces thing is just fascinating to me, man. Hey, man, subscribe. And God bless. Look at this guy upside down screaming. Right there. Who the fuck was that? Help! Help! Stop taking pictures!